Tales from Cottonwood Trails.
Without a Trace, Part 3.
And Without a Trace, Part 2. Abbie, Sam, and Mathilda continued the search for Sam's parents in the cave they had uncovered. But after they suddenly fell asleep, they woke up in a cage, put there by a mysterious and malicious king. Meanwhile, Rob, Frank, Rosie, and Morton started the hunt for the missing Mac Beaver. Find out what happens in the next chapter of Without a Trace, now.
Okay, everybody keep your eyes peeled.
What are we looking for, Rob?
I'm not exactly sure, Rosie. Anything strange or out of the ordinary?
Morton is both strange and out of the ordinary.
You're right. Maybe I'm a clue, or at least have one.
Do you have a clue?
I don't think so.
Big surprise. Morton's clueless.
There must be something around here that can help us. Some markings or tufts of fur or... footprints!
What? Where?
Look, right there. The grass is pressed down and you can see a few footprints in the soil underneath.
Wow, what animal made those?
It's tough to tell because the footprints are smeared. I guess while trying to grab them, the Mac nappers were sliding around a lot.
Nappers? So you think there's more than one?
I'm sure of it. Mac and the metal objects being taken must be connected, and I'm starting to wonder if this is more than just random crime. I think we may be dealing with an organized group. Let's follow these tracks and see if we can find out.
Did you say a king?
Yes, he's ruthless.
And completely absorbed by power and greed.
In Cottonwood Trails? Are you sure? Man, I wish we could see you two. It would make this conversation a whole lot easier.
We're just grateful that there's someone else to talk to. How many of you are there?
3, but one of us is still asleep.
I can't believe the king has locked you two up down here. And now us too. He has to be stopped.
No kidding. I'd like to meet this so-called Royal Highness and show him a few of my wrestling moves. Then we'd see how tough he really is.
Maybe that could be arranged.
Oh! Who said that?
I did. Here, let me make myself a little more visible so we can be properly acquainted.
A raccoon?
The Raccoon King.
You think some silly crown makes you a king? Take that thing off and you'll look just like any other raccoon.
No, I am no ordinary raccoon. My many raccoon subjects know this well. They also know to hold their tongue in my presence. A lesson I'm sure you will learn in time. Speaking of my subjects, Rip, Snap, get over here.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Yeah, what can we do for you, Your Highness? Bring those 2 bats from the cage around the corner to my throne room. I need their skills. Yes, sire.
Let's go, you two.
Hey,
Leave us alone.
get your hands off us. We're going.
They seem to need some manners too, even after all this time.
So you're the one in charge? Why did you bring us here and lock us up?
I couldn't have you little spies getting so close to my lair right when my plan is nearly completed, could I?
Spies? What are you talking about?
Oh, don't try that with me. I know you 3 must be here to find out what you can about my kingdom, but I got to you first. You're my prisoners now, and you'll never be able to warn about how I, the great Raccoon King, will take over the forest. Sorry, it's dusty down here.
Take over the forest? How would you do that?
I suppose since you're locked here and have no way of escape, I could indulge you. I, the Raccoon King, will take over the forest by controlling the one thing everyone needs, my dear. The water.
Okay, I don't get it. Why did the footprints stop at the river? Was Mac taken by a dolphin or something?
We don't have dolphins in Cottonwood Trails, Morton.
I think it's a lot more likely that whatever made these footprints came to the river and either got in a boat or swam.
Swimming seems unlikely if they were trying to keep Mac from escaping.
Good point. In that case, it must have been a boat of some kind.
What kind of boat? Sail? Motor? Gravy?
Gravy?
Yeah, never heard of a gravy boat? There are also gravy trains. Who knew gravy was so good at transportation?
It was probably a canoe. And I'm starting to wonder if maybe they took Mac downriver.
How far?
Well...
Oh no. I sense where this is going.
We'll just have to keep walking along the river and see where the boat ended up.
Ugh, I knew it. Walking. My oldest foe.
Still thinking about what the king said before he left?
Yeah, I just can't figure out what he meant when he said he was going to control water. How'd you control water?
I don't know. Hey, don't you have your radio? You could call Rob.
I thought of that too, but unfortunately they took it while I was sleeping. I know it seems hopeless, Mathilda, but we'll try and find a way out of here.
Out of where? Where am I?
Sam, I almost forgot about that boy. He's been asleep so long.
Sam, it's okay. You're with me and Mathilda. While you were sleeping, a few big things happened.
Are those bars? Are we in a cage?
Yeah, we were put here by some raccoons, led by their king.
Well, what about the search for my parents? How are we gonna find them now?
Sam, I know this is a really tough situation, but remember how God is a perfect parent who's always there for us?
Yeah?
Well, he is also in control of every situation.
But if that's true, why would God let this happen to us? Why would he punish us for trying to do something good?
I know it might seem like that right now, but God does sometimes let bad things happen even when we're doing the right thing. That doesn't mean that he's still not in control, though. God knows every situation so much better than we do, and it's important that we trust him to get us through it.
So if we trust God, he'll make a way out of this cage?
Maybe, but maybe not. God might know a reason why we need to be in this cell. That's why it's so important to trust that God is in control and that whatever happens, he'll help us through it. Isaiah 41 verse 10 says, "Don't be afraid, for I am with you. Don't be discouraged, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will hold you up with my victorious right hand." It doesn't say that he won't let anything bad happen to us, but it does say he'll be with us to help us through it. Who knows? Maybe something good can come from us being here.
I guess I never really thought about it like that.
I don't really feel very trusting right now, Ranger Abbie. I want to believe that God is in control, but it's pretty hard when we're in this cage.
I know, Sam. That's a perfectly normal way to...
All right, get back in there.
Yeah, the king doesn't need your help anymore today.
What's going on?
The guards are bringing back the other prisoners. They're in a cell around the corner.
Now you stay put until the king needs you again.
They're in a cage. Where would they go?
I don't know. It just seemed like the right thing to say.
It sounded weird.
You sound weird.
Sam, we should introduce you to the other prisoners. Actually, now that I think of it, I don't think we introduced ourselves.
Well, no time like the present.
Hello over there. We just realized we haven't really introduced ourselves. I'm Abbie.
And I'm Mathilda.
And our third member has finally woken up. Go ahead, Sam.
Hi, I'm Sam.
What? It can't be.
Sam! Sam! Is that really you?
Mom? Dad?
Ugh. Every step is another bit of energy you'll never get back. The worst thing these thieves did was choosing a spot so far away.
Yeah, although kidnapping Mac and stealing all of our things was pretty bad too.
Okay, so it's the third worst thing.
No sign of a boat yet, but we must be on the right track. This is the only way they could have come, right?
It makes sense to me, Rob. We just have to keep pushing forward.
Keep pushing forward. Ugh, so many action words. Can't we just stop and idly wait?
Rosie's right, Frank. We have to find Mac. Time is of the essence.
Yeah, I know. I just wish I could find Mac while sitting.
Mom? Dad? I can't believe it. We found you. I just wish I could see you.
I know, buddy. We do too. But right now, we're just so happy to hear your voice.
We've missed you so much, Sam. We're so relieved that you're okay.
I've had good friends helping me out, but it wasn't always easy. You left me alone.
Believe me, son, We know how much of a mistake that was.
If we ever get out of here, there will be some big changes. We love you so much, Sam, and don't ever want to let something come between us again.
I love you too, Mom and Dad.
So are the others in there with you, some of the friends you mentioned?
Yeah, Ranger Abbie and Miss Mathilda have been so good to me. When I found your research papers, they came with me to help find you.
Thank you so much for being so kind to our son.
Oh, it's not a problem at all. Your son is wonderful.
Oh, I'm so sorry. My name is Alana, and this is my husband, Clive.
It's nice to meet you.
Likewise. So, you said you have our papers?
Yeah, I found them hidden in our cave.
So you've seen the door to the Cave of Dawning? Did you find a way inside?
Cave of what? Are you talking about that crazy door with the symbols on it?
Yeah, we believe it's the door into a very old, very mysterious cave that hasn't been seen for a long, long time.
There are stories telling about it, but no one knows if they're true or merely legends and myths. I used to tell the stories to Sam before bed.
So it is true?
Well, we found the way to the door, but until we get inside it, we have no way of knowing for certain.
Yeah, we couldn't get the door to open. When we got close to it, something started spraying, and we all got really sleepy.
Ah, yeah, that was the raccoons. You were getting too close to their underground lair, which has an entrance in that large cavern you were in. They put you to sleep before you could find it. It's the same thing that happened to us when we found the door.
And we've been down here ever since.
Hold on, though. Why'd they take you out earlier?
They use us whenever they need to dig new tunnels. They can't see very well in the deep of the caves, so they get us to use our echolocation and tell them where to go.
Being able to see with your ears is a big advantage in the dark.
Where are they digging to?
They're always expanding their tunnels. The king has some crazy plan to take over the forest, and it seems like the more area they can cover underground, the better.
What's his plan?
We don't know much, Bud. Only that he thinks he can control the whole forest, and soon.
What does that have to do with water?
Sorry?
Oh, nothing. Just trying to piece this all together.
I understand. We've been piecing things together while we've been down here too.
The other guy they keep in your cage over there might know more. He's only been here since yesterday, but he's been with the king a lot at that time. I wonder if...
Jeez, pal, you're heavy.
Oh, I think someone's coming.
Move it! Let's go!
Yeah, move it. The king wants you back in your cell.
And the king always gets what he wants.
Oh my goodness!
What? I don't believe it.
What? Mathilda? Abbie? Sam?
Mac?
Mac is the other prisoner? What is going on? Will Rob and the gang be able to find Mac? What is the Raccoon King's evil plan? So many questions need answering. Get the answers and Without a Trace, Part 4.
Starring in this episode were Jordan Evans, Karen Reimer, Joanna Braun, Emily Weeb, Kate Cleaver, Aaliyah Nelson, Eric Foreman, and Chris Lim.